Hi, this is Megan McLeod, your number one breakthrough coach. Sometimes in life, stuff just doesn't happen. Sometimes in life, we sit at a place where stuff just is not happening. Have you ever had a dream or a goal and you could see it? I mean, it was so close to you that you could taste it. It could feel like that you could reach out and touch it, but it just wasn't there. And then when you looked at your reality, and you think about your goal, your dream, you're like, how is this going to turn into this? When right now, stuff just ain't happening. Well, sometimes life is like that. You have this dream and goal, and at that moment that you look at it, it feels like that you're not going to reach it because there's no opportunity, there's nothing happening, there's nothing going on. And it can be the most frustrating thing. In fact, not even just frustrating, it could be scary. Because then you think, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what I'm thinking about that I can do, and maybe what I'm dreaming about that my life can become, maybe it just won't become that. Maybe it just won't be that because right now, in this moment, my reality doesn't match it. Well, let me tell you what you do at that moment. It's a turning point in your life. And at that moment, what I need for you to do, and I need you to listen to me clearly, is not run from it, but sit in it. See, if you run from it, you're going to make a decision because you're uncomfortable. So when we make a decision based upon our discomfort, we make decisions that are not good for our life, that do not benefit our future. And sometimes what it takes to benefit our future is just to sit in it, just to be still. If you have ever been on an airplane or you've ever seen an airplane take off, before an airplane takes off, it sits on that tarmac. And the reason why it sits on that tarmac is because it has to get prepared. It has to make sure there's no other plane in front of it. It has to make sure that when it takes off and goes to a new height, that it won't crash into another plane. It just has to make sure the conditions are right. So if you've ever been on a plane, once you sit down, it doesn't take off immediately. You maybe sit there for 5 minutes. I mean, I've sat there for 45 minutes before. Because in order for a plane to go to new altitudes, to go to new heights, stuff has to be correct. So it's the same thing with human beings. It's the same thing with us. Before we go to a new height, a new level in our life, whether that's getting another job, whether that's making new money, whether that's getting the partner, the wife, the husband we've always dreamed of, no matter what it is, we have to be prepared. In order for our life to get closer to that life we dream about and think about, we always have to be prepared. So here's the thing. In order for you to be prepared, sometimes you have to sit still. You have to sit still and sit in it. And no matter what you believe, whether you believe in God, Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, no matter what you believe, sometimes we have to allow the universe to prepare the conditions for us to be just right before we go to new heights in our life. Sometimes we have to allow God to be God. So, if you're sitting in a moment right now that's uncomfortable and you're like, man, I'm scared my life is going to be like this. I'm scared that this moment of pain, that this moment of discomfort, that this moment of feeling like I'm a failure is going to be like this for the rest of my life. Stop. It's not. Just keep moving forward. Sit in the discomfort. Keep doing whatever you can do. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to change when the conditions are right for you to go to new heights. All right. My name is Megan McLeod. Again, your number one breakthrough coach. Look out for any events I'm doing, and I want to see you face to face. All right, y'all.